KJ, you know you're not foreign to the San Diego State style of play, about the physicality and that kind of thing. What do you tell your teammates what to prepare for?
You say we're not physical?
No, I'm saying they are physical.
They are. We physical too. We just got to embrace it. We just got to use our bodies a little bit more. That's all it is. We physical.
So a year ago, after that game there, I had interviewed you, and you said, like, again, this is a year ago, you knew they were something that you guys just weren't last year. You guys still had some building to do and some recruiting to do. Do you think, though, that you have accomplished that part of it? I know you just said you're physical. You have enough bodies and enough size and physicality to handle what you think is about to come on Saturday?
Yeah, we good. They not, they a physical team, but they not going to be out there trying to eat us. It's basketball. We just got to embrace the physicality, go hoop, go be us. And us is good enough to get that dub.
Us is good enough. When is it good enough? What do you guys need to, like, when are you good enough? When you're doing what?
When we're playing like how we did against St. Mary's, when we're on the road, we're all locked in, and we're playing team basketball, we're moving it side to side, we're knowing where to get the best shots, and we're defending on the defensive end. That's us right there. We're good enough like that.
Getting your big guys involved obviously is a part of what you've tried to do all year, Mo and Joe both. So what do you guys need to do to make sure that they're involved and not just, spending all their energy on the defensive side of the ball and rebounding? Like, what do you guys as guards need to do to make sure that they're getting it? Is it just as simple as making sure you're giving them entry passes and feeding them when they're running? Or is there something else you can do to make sure they're getting the touches down low?
Yeah, I think most importantly is really getting the ball for the big man is getting it inside a paint touch, at least every possession. And then when we come into our huddles, understanding that we need to talk to each other. If you feel like you're not getting the ball, say something. If you feel like you need a touch just to get in rhythm, say something. So that's the biggest thing is our huddles and just knowing that getting the ball side to side gives everybody energy. Coach preaches that the ball gives energy, and I'm a firm believer in that. So we're working on it right now. We're going to continue to work on it, and that's the main thing right now is just continue to get the ball energy.
How's the ankle?
It's good. Feels a lot better. Ankle injuries are never fun, but there's so much you could do with it in the season. It's not like I have time to sit out or rest it, so I just got to continue to just drink my milk. That's it.
Were you surprised Monday was I don't know if it was stiff, if it was pain, where it was, but there were a couple times it looked like it was bugging you out there. Were you surprised it was still bothering you?
Yeah.
It didn't seem to on UNLV as much, but I don't know.
Yeah, I could feel it a little bit. It's not that much, but certain, steps and jabs on my ankle, it definitely feels like I'm in the mud a little bit sometimes, but, it's no excuse for me. I just got to go play, no matter what it is.
So San Diego State's a team that, has been where you guys want to go. I mean, is this truly just another game for you guys, or is it kind of, like a comparison of are you guys ready, to go to the big stage?
Most definitely. It's definitely going to put us in a great comparison where we need to be and to see where we're at, because San Diego State is a tournament team. They're older guys. They know how to play the game the right way. I think for us, the next step is as older guys and coming back is just the physicality part in playing team basketball, and that's what San Diego State really does. They play team basketball.
I think you guys have only had one practice since Monday, but how good was that practice in terms of at least washing away that UNLV and getting that Monday game in? Was practice any different, or was it the same as always?
Let me say same as always. We just got to get back to work. We're going to go practice hard today. We got to learn some things, show up every day. No matter what the situation is, if we're feeling down on ourselves, we cannot buy into fatigue. We cannot buy into feeling bad for ourselves no matter what happened, getting chewed out in film, no matter what it is. You got to wash it away, and that's the main thing about life and basketball. Man, you got to move on to the next day.
You just mentioned getting chewed out in films. Like, I know that stuff happens. Everybody asks about team chemistry and all that kind of stuff all the time, but like, you guys do seem to handle that, because we don't see every now and then you see a player get a little emotional, but you don't see too much pouting on the bench. You don't see too much of that going on. How much of that is you players setting that tone, and how much of that is the coaches talking to you about it, or is this a player kind of driven?
I believe what we have in the locker room, us captains, us older guys, are doing a very good job of setting the tone of, just moving on, not feeling bad for yourself. Because if you break into the mental fatigue part of it, you're just not built for this level, I believe, or any level past this. So I think the mental part of the game is a big part of longevity in this basketball career or in anything you do. So mental toughness is a big part of what we got to do as older guys and preach to the younger guys.
And then last one then for me, the environment you guys are about to go into isn't St. Mary's, isn't anything else. Like St. Mary's is a tough road place to win, but it's not the show sitting right there by the student section. It's not the A House Arena. It's going to be probably sold out with over 12,000 people in it. It's the first time you guys have faced what the pit usually is to other teams. How much do you remember last year, and I mean, how ready are you for this environment that you're about to play in?
Every environment is different. As you saw against Fresno State, it was a very low environment, but their fans were really engaged to get us knocked off the seeding. And going into San Diego State is even a bigger stage, just Fresno State times 10. And they're a very good team. The crowd is electric. It's a basketball town, and road games are hard to win. A lot of things might not go our way, but if we're locked in like how we were against St. Mary's, I think we'll be good for sure.